Hello, hey, fine. Okay. This is the front door. And you got a split right here on the door casement. Sorry for the muffled sound. Thank you, Corona. Moving on along, this is the dining area. Now, I'm not going to open all the windows and do all the receptacles. I'm just basically showing you my method. Moisture readings is beyond the scope of this inspection. In the floors, I'm getting between 5 and 6%, which is generally considered to be dry. We're in the dining room. Double pane vinyl frame. These windows haven't been used often. They're a little stiff. Moving through here is the butler's pantry. Is it GFCI protected? It is. Yahoo! Pantry. Oven. On broil. Broil was good. Bake was good. Microwave was good. I toasted this towel over here. Okay, so the GFCI that was right here is reset. Did it trip on its own? That's the question. Yeah, well. Now, when this home was framed out, okay, the receptacle outlets, the switches, were installed so they came out flush with the walls so that all fit fine. Then we came in later, we did. And we installed this splashback, which is very attractive, very good. I like it. It's pretty. So when we did that, we raised the wall out some. Raised the wall out some, so we have this gap here that compromises the fire blocking. And this didn't fit anymore. This hardware didn't fit, so screws are installed. Sheetrock screws. Sheetrock screws can puncture things like electrical wires. They sell these things called extenders, goof rings, call it what you will, and that way the right screw can fit. You won't have this big gap right here. They cost about $2 a piece. About $25. Could have done it right. Oh, they'll charge you some tax. They'll get you. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. We'll put that back in a minute. Oven works. I mean, the cooktop works. Pick one, anyone. The vent fan filter is filthy, though. The vent fan filter needs to be taken care of. And underneath here, all that looks well. All that looks well. How about that? Even the gas line, the gas connector has an escutcheon plate. Don't see that very often. Bring my pointer along. Refrigerators are beyond the scope of this inspection. However, the replace filter light comes on. Just saying. This right here is called the foul line. F-O-U-L. That's the way the hillbillies pronounce it. Foul line. It's where all the cooties hide, the germs, the bacterium. supposed to cascade down like this. Now, I've yet to have a client call me and say, hey, bro, we got that cell line taken care of. Thanks for bringing that to everybody's attention. I just haven't gotten that phone call. If you did, I wouldn't dissuade. I wouldn't dissuade my client from seeking perfection. And if you get it fixed, well, call me and tell me. Make a good story for my catalog. But I've yet to have, I don't have a good rear view mirror. I've yet to have somebody call me back and say, hey, we got that taken care of. That might not be the hill you want to die on. I don't know. Dishwasher. Okay, it does not have an anti-siphon loop. 1/3 horsepower garbage disposal. There's a drain stopper. This house has been inspected recently, earlier this month. No two inspectors see the same things the same way. We got some cracked floor tiles. 3. Now, I'm not proud. As long as my client's being taken care of, I'd reach out and see if I could find out something about that inspection. If you call the company, they're not going to cooperate with you because you're not their client. Nor would I cooperate with somebody else. But if the seller has that information, then they're obligated, both morally and legally, ethically, maybe ethic's a better word. It'd be nice if that information could be shared. In the laundry, we got a dog door or a cat door. Take your pick. If you don't have a dog or a cat, then you got a hole in your door. In the laundry, that's a GFCI protected. That's not. Behind the clothes washer, that's not GFCI protected. I'm not sure. I'll take a look here. But it looks like I have electric connections. That's 4-prong electric. Window. Vent fan. Vent fans aren't even required in laundries, but you got one, and it works. This half bath, you got one that does not work. No fan. Doesn't sing. This GFCI is for the other bathrooms. This door into the garage should have a self-closing spring on it. Come on in, Mr. Fire. Thank you. You left the door open for me. You always make me feel so warm and welcome. Inspector theater. The dog door compromises the fire blocking. Any fire blocking you had is gone. So you don't need a spring, I guess, now. The fire just jumps in anytime it wants to. Bathroom is fine. I've been here. Been checking stuff out. Coming along. Back door's got some of the front door, the door jamb. Door jamb was correct, right? This one's not correct. It's kind of rough with dogs been chewing on it, trying to get in. It's kind of trying to get in. This threshold gasket is torn. Coming along. It took me a while to find this. It took infrared imaging for me to find this, to be honest. But those are your registers, air supply registers right there and right there. Because of the ornamentation around them, I really didn't get good temperature measurements from those. I tend to disqualify them. This is the fireplace, no fireplace key. In fact, I haven't even tried it yet. I gotta go out and get my fireplace key. Maybe they got one hidden up here and we can just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Don't see it. See these gas logs? Those are not gas logs. They're artificial logs, all right. They came But you shouldn't use those in here because you do not have the whole apparatus. The only thing that's present is the gas starter tube. That's the only thing that's present. So you would put wood in here and use a tube to start it. But that tube is only for using for a short period of time. It's not, it won't operate as it should. And not operating like as it should, it might be a safety hazard. Because if gas logs aren't lined up like they're supposed to, they're not venting like they're supposed to, they could expel carbon monoxide into the living space. Screen. Yay, you got a cap, screen at the top. And it's fine, I mean, I looked up here. Clearances. It draws air from the living space, and if the manufacturer says that's okay, then the manufacturer supersedes code. Installation instructions. Good. Coming along, we have carbon monoxide alarm. Doors. Nice. Been playing with the windows, been playing with the receptacles. We're gonna have to plug all these. Man, there's been some air fresheners in here. It's killing me. I can't breathe. There's so many air fresheners in here. This is not healthy. The shower gasket door. There's a gap underneath there, so if you're in here and you're washing your feet and stuff, that's what you're doing. Well, then, it's going to splash out on the... And the shower head and control is not supposed to be facing the door. Oh, listen to that guy. It's not supposed to be facing the door. But it's not supposed to be facing the door. The commode works fine. Been here, done that. This is a GFCI, supposedly for the jet tub, which you don't have. You have a garden tub. So supposedly you have this, and if you do install a garden tub, they'll probably inform a jet tub. They'll probably inform you that that receptacle needs to be replaced. Now, without a jet tub, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine without a jet tub. Moving along. This scuttle hole I could not get into. Something's holding it down. It's not accessible. If it was accessible, it's not large enough. Windows. Garden tub, hot's on the left, cold's on the right. All these are fine. I promised that I would do this. Okay, power, right? Right here. Now see, this is nice and clean, right? Over here. See this little sticker? This is what you're supposed to have. Everybody hates them. I'll peel mine off. I do. Everybody hates them, but that's what you're supposed to have. That's the other bathroom. Well, you don't need, this should be GFCI protected regardless. No power. It's GFCI protected. That bathroom, that half bathroom, with the fan that doesn't work, across from the laundry, that's where you go to reset all these. We have PEX plumbing to the house. And PEX is, there's a little bit of controversy with PEX. You don't have to go far. You just look it up online, Google it. So anyway, there's a couple small, hardly relevant, I guess. I don't know, maybe. Class actions. People are trying to, all plumbing will leak. Copper leaks. PVC leaks. PEX, it will leak. The issues, as I recall, the issues are with brass connectors, which we do not have. Is that brass? I don't think so. So, anyway, I feel obligated to let you know before your well-intending Uncle Harm, the bubble buster, comes over to visit your house. You know there's problems with that PEX line. Oh, wow. Thanks, Uncle Harm. I'm a lot like that. I'm a home inspector. I can't say anything nice about anything. It's a casualty of my job. What is that here? I haven't been in here yet. We got a light? No light? Okay, I guess we don't have to have one. This is under the stairs. Well, we got something here. Got a hole in the wall. It goes to the other side. Goes to the other side. I have no idea. Any idea. No idea. You sound like you're from Irving. I am. I guess we're getting some power. Something was happening in there, you know. We're all on. This is stairs. That's another video. I'm not going to do that to you. We do not have a carbon monoxide alarm in front of this door, in front of this bedroom. We have a carbon monoxide alarm in front of the master bedroom. That's a carbon monoxide alarm. You don't know that, but I'm telling you. Now in the master bedroom, I guess if you take the battery out, it'll quit chirping. And then, over here, and this would count common living area at the bare minimum, but you know, made me happier. But we decided we didn't need a smoke alarm here. We just took the whole thing out. Yeah, we did. Now, the split door jamb, there's something I forgot to mention here. I had to come through the back door. This deadbolt is very difficult to operate with the key from the outside. I can operate it from the inside, but you should be changing the locks anyway, or having them rekeyed, and the locksmith would come in and lube it up or whatever. But until that happens, it's very difficult to enter the front door with a key. So this for me. It will be for Granny. If Granny comes to visit you, man, she's going to be mad. Granny has to go through the back door and go through that gate. That gate wasn't easy. She's going to have something to say. We're getting close to the end. This is called a perlator. Perlator, overflow drain. Some people call them. Word of the day. Not required. Not required. But if your kids are washing their Barbies and stuff and G.I. Joes and making little submarines and frogmen go up and down because they're running water, and that's all those little baking soda toys and showing something. I guess they got iPhones now, don't they? Well, but anyway, if you got your kids and they're preoccupied and they go on it, you could have an event if it's still over. And again, the perlator is not required. Not required. Back in the day, we called these ball cocks. Now the political term is flush valves. No, that's not flush valve, it's a fill valve. Fill valve. Not a ball cock, it's a fill valve. And this is the fill valve tube. And it's supposed to go in that little hole right there. I guess I can do it. Look, oh no, it's stiff. No good deed goes unpunished. I'll tell you that. So this commode doesn't flush exactly like it should. It still flushes. I flushed it. Shower works fine.